My brain is leaking out of both of my ears like dark matter. What's going on YouTube and what up to the Dragon Squad? I'm Ember the Blaze.
I'm Glacier the Iceborne.
And we're Reaction Dragons. If you like the vibe, like and subscribe.
Doesn't cost a dime and helps us go full time.
Do it! Do it! Do it. Do it.
Thanks so much for the support, guys. Now what's on the menu for today, Glacier?
Back at you with some more dark. It's season 3, episode 6, Light and Shadow.
Light and Shadow, and yeah, we're here, the final 3 episodes of this entire series, and you guys are right, this shit's getting crazy as fuck. I mean, obviously the main thing from last episode is we had 3 main character deaths. We had Peter, R.I.P. Peter, I think he went out the worst. Well, I guess it's a tie between him and Katarina, because they both got like slow deaths. At least Jonas, he just got 1 bullet to the chest, and no, now I'm thinking about how Old World Martha died. He died pretty bad too. Fuck, they all died frogly. Yeah. I don't know. They all died for first.
I don't know. I would say Peter just because he died not knowing what's gonna happen to his daughter.
Yeah, I guess like the aftermath and like the ramifications of that, but it sucked on all 3 counts, and yeah, that shit pissed me off to the max on all of them.
I think the one that hurt me the most was Jonas, even though I knew it was coming. Yeah, I was just hoping maybe something would be different, just because it was something different at the end of season 2, so maybe this would be different. And
I'm starting to realize at this point, nothing's different. Everything that happens, happened. We're just here to enjoy the ride. But yeah, crazy thing is, as I was editing episode 5, the whole scene with Pauline killing Katarina, and she's saying something along the lines of, I get rid of you, you're the devil, da-da-da. Like, dawned on me as I was editing, I was like, oh shit, she probably thinks that that's like some kind of, manifestation of the first baby that she aborted, because when she was young and she was talking to Hannah / fake Katarina, she was like, oh, my mom told me that, when babies get aborted, they go to hell. So, tying that back.
Yeah, I guess that's actually a good tie back.
Yeah, so that's crazy fuck, but as far as Helene, she can kick rocks. I mean, I don't know what's gonna happen to her. I'm guessing she dies. If I had to guess, the guilt overcomes her and she ends up killing herself.
I hope she dies. I mean, I don't wish that upon a lot of people, but she can get the smoke. I mean, you literally just murdered your daughter. I mean, you're technically fighting for your life, so I can kind of give you a pass, but I don't know what's going on, because she doesn't know what's going on. I mean, she's kind of caught off guard.
But she had a chance to just leave, and she came back to attack Katarina. She wasn't in danger at that point.
That's true. But the part that was for me is that the fact that you beat your daughter's ass, and then you went back to your house and beat your daughter's ass again for a hickey.
Yeah, over a hickey. Like, you literally just killed a human being, and you're worried about a hickey? Like I said, kick rocks, eat me. And then meanwhile, with Jonas, the question that I'm wondering is, even though we kind of established that everything that 2020 Jonas is experiencing as far as the moment that Martha took him to the new world, the stranger Jonas hasn't experienced any of that. But I'm wondering on some sort of subconscious level, does a stranger, is he gonna have any kind of dreams, or did he feel anything when 2020 Jonas got killed? Same thing with Adam. Did Adam feel anything?
Right.
Or are they now completely separate people?
And I kind of want to know how Martha got the scar, and I want to know what her intentions, if her intentions was maybe told by Martha, look, if you kill Jonas now, you stop Adam. But
that's the only thing I can feel. The only reasoning, if you want to probably some shit, you want to stop the apocalypse, you want to save your Jonas, you got to kill this 2020 Jonas, and that'll stop Adam, and then you can go back in time and get 2020 Jonas that hasn't experienced the apocalypse yet, and save him like you did in episode 1.
It's lies, because she didn't. That's why I'm trying to see what the logic, what convinced her, because she obviously found out she was pregnant. And I wonder if she was tortured. I'm not doing it. You're gonna get scratched in your face then.
So either torture, or she was just fed lies by her older selves. But yeah, I do want to find out how she actually got that bigger scar, because we just see her come out and it looks fresh, they just did it. So yep. And then other than that, again, just want to get confirmation on who's playing who. I mean, I feel like at this point it's Eva that's kind of playing Adam, but I don't know how much influence the Origin, which I'm going to call, I'm going to change the Assholes 3 name to the Origin. I want to know how much of an influence they had on both Eva and Adam, because I feel like it's going to be one of those chicken and egg scenarios where, the Origin was feeding information to Adam, and Adam was feeding information to the Origin, and so on and so forth, because it is confirmed last episode that Origin did write that book that Adam carried, that Noah had, that Claudia had missing pages on.
Someone in the comments kind of made a point to that too.
Yeah, exactly. So I kind of want to see more into that. I still want to see, kind of confirm what we were thinking as far as Charlotte and Liz, if they are in fact going to steal baby Charlotte from Noah to give her to H.G. Townhouse, the moment that, Townhouse's real son and daughter-in-law get murdered. And also, I want to find the identity of H.G. Townhouse's real granddaughter, and where she is now.
Yep, and I kind of want to see also who's the parents of Agnes and Noah.
Yeah, because I feel like that's all connected. Who's their parents, and also who's Hannah's baby, and what time period does she go to have a baby.
I want to know where Ember's boo went, aka Hannah, where she went.
Not my boo, she's your boo. You're the one that texts her and blows her phone up. I don't know why you do that. You see how she acts when she gets clingy.
Oh, we know what happened. I don't even know if it's Egon's baby or you and her baby, because you guys off screen, Ember.
It wouldn't be my baby, because my pull-out game is strong. I won't be some dumbasses there and bust nuts for 3 months, and all of a sudden act surprised. Oh my god, how did this happen, Hannah?
Is it mine?
Is it mine?
No.
Don't call her a hoe. Whatever you do not call her a hoe.
He goes, I didn't. I just asked her.
You asked her with intentions of, you fucking around. But yeah, that shit's crazy. And then, yeah, I mean, at this point, I feel like we're like a day away from the apocalypse in the New World. So I do kind of want to see all that unfold. So I feel like it's going to happen. I'm still holding on to hope that there's some kind of paradise out there, some kind of third world or some way to change this so we give some kind of glimpse of a happy ending. But I mean, other than that, I just kind of want to see how this all is going to unfold and how these last 3 episodes are going to play out. You ready, Glacier?
I'm ready.
All right, guys, and as usual, just take a couple seconds, hit the like button down below. The impressions do lead to more views. We completely forgot the fact that we have a new background. Obviously, you guys have noticed. So tell us what you think of the new background. Do you like the old one or the new one? Let us know down below. And with that being said, let's fucking go.
This is the New World?
Which world is this?
I'm guessing it is.
I mean, it looks exactly the same as end of season 2.
This is Stranger, I think. So I think he was on the ground.
Oh, this is what actually happens. Yeah, this is how Stranger's reality happens. Oh, shit. Oh, that's crazy. That's where the split happened.
Yeah. See, that's why he doesn't remember. Okay, so now it makes sense. Which also sucks because that means the other Jonas is for sure dead. Yeah, I want to know what that letter said.
That too.
Yeah,
we'll find out if Martha actually wrote it or not.
Please read it out loud.
Lieber Jonas, du hast versprochen, es alles wieder gut zu machen. Ich will, dass du weißt, dass du das wirst. Du darfst niemals die Hoffnung verlieren, dass es einen Weg aus diesem Labyrinth gibt. Einen Weg, mich zu retten. Und dich.
God. Is this not the scar too, or is that just his blood?
Und unvorstellbare Dinge tun.
They cut her ass deep.
Jedes Schicksal in diesem Knoten ist geknüpft an das nächste. Faden. Rot wie Blut.
Just like Ariadne.
Im Licht und im Schatten.
Oh look. I want to know your identity.
Wait, what's going on here? There are 3 freaking Marthas? So is there 3 young Marthas? There's the raincoat one, the one that's locked in the thing by Adam, and then the one with the scar on her face?
I don't know, I guess we'll see how it plays out.
I want to know how that is, because that's confusing as fuck. Dark's like, what do you expect? We're always confusing.
You're like, this is dark, confusing my middle name.
I don't know.
Because why would they throw a third Martha in there without any explanation? Unless they're going to explain it. I don't know.
We're going to explain it. And she doesn't even know she's pregnant yet.
That's crazy.
It'd be like so much... The one with the scar on her face knew and you shot your baby daddy.
That's what I'm saying. Like the 2 Marthas, they can't be that far removed in terms of time. Because she doesn't look visibly pregnant even as like the experienced Martha, newborn Martha.
Yeah. That's crazy they left her there after that. We gotta leave her, we gotta let her go through her phase or in...
Yeah, she's gotta go do what she's gonna do. We already been through it.
Is that okay?
No, I see, you can sense it.
Yeah, like what happened? She's not gonna be able to hold it in. Like visibly.
Yeah, you can tell it's siblings.
Yeah.
Die Fässer, ich weiß, es klingt total verrückt, aber die Welt geht heute unter.
God, that's today. Yeah.
Tickst du nicht mehr ganz richtig? Wann hast du das letzte Mal geschlafen?
He's like,
Zeit für deinen Psychoscheiß.
How can you call her psycho? You saw the same shit she saw with Mads. How is this so unbelievable?
Yeah, but you don't understand. And I mean, I don't blame him. I mean, I would have, as a brother, I would have just asked her, like, are you on drugs? Or I just try to keep asking questions until...
I feel like you should have some kind of, like, an expanded mind after what you saw with the portal in the bunker.
That is also true.
Like, all of a sudden you're like, oh wait, you're crazy. You literally comforted her when she's like, maybe I am crazy. And he's like, I saw it too. Then all of a sudden it's like, oh, you're psycho?
Oh, here we go. Tell me.
Ihr seid falsch. In seiner Welt und in unserer.
Holy shit. It's just sand.
Damn. So, there's 3 Marthas now, and she has the St. Christopher's.
Warum hast du mich eingesperrt? Du hast mich genauso belogen, wie mein älteres Ich mich belogen hat.
Ein Paradies zu erschaffen, in dem wir frei sind von unserem Schicksal und deiner und meiner Welt.
Third world.
Yeah.
Endlich begriffen, was das Paradies wirklich ist. Unendliche Dunkelheit,
God, just not existing.
in der nichts existiert.
Fuck. God, I'd just rather not exist at all. Damn, calling him by his real name.
So how did I'm confused now. I'm going to have to, like, gather my thoughts after the episode. Like,
Yeah, just let it walk over you.
Oh, there's just 3 Marthas.
Mein Name ist nicht Alexander.
It's
Das
Boris.
ist Boris. Aber es war ein Unfall. Das musst du mir glauben. Ich bin kein Mörder.
God.
Damn, there's a lot of trouble.
Wusste Mama davon?
Yeah, 'cause she died already. So
Das Beste, was mir in meinem Leben passiert ist.
Give your son some space and some time. He knows his son ain't gonna snitch. He knows the right thing to do.
you just dropped a lot of knowledge on him right there, so.
It's kind of unfortunate because the apocalypse is gonna happen and...
Yeah, none of that's really relevant at all.
Ich muss mit Marie sprechen, Zahir. Nein, der ist noch unter der Dusche. Kann ich vielleicht warten? Das ist wichtig.
Anna, you should be okay. They're both here. Under your
I'm just nervous. Ulrich's name's crossed off of that cave wall, but we only assume he dies in the apocalypse.
The crazy thing is, who beat Helgi's eye? Because Ulrich's here on the day of the apocalypse.
Ich habe erst gedacht, es muss ein Versehen sein, dass die Bilder falsch markiert wurden. Aber das hier,
Yep. Identical.
die ist exakt identisch. Ich weiß, das macht überhaupt keinen Sinn. Aber
That's all he can say. And what?
als wäre der Pfennig irgendwie durch die Zeit gereist.
Bingo.
Immer noch in Untersuchungshaft.
He's like, we're going there.
Ulrich,
Yeah. Like,
I'd get out. I'm not staying in the house.
now Ulrich's probably made believe him when he's like, oh yeah, I killed Mads.
Yep, I took Mads, and it is what it is, and that's Mads.
And then maybe that's what triggers him to leave. But yeah, literally have 6 hours to get all this shit figured out. So back to this whole Martha situation. I have to understand there's this one that's in 2019, 6 hours before the apocalypse. There's one in the old world, 2052, that's locked up by Adam. And then there's one in New World 2052 that's with middle-aged Martha that has the freshest scar on her face.
It's also pregnant. I'm assuming he's also pregnant.
Yeah, I'm guessing all three of them were pregnant.
Did the Martha that helped Jonas already have the big scar?
She had the little one, not the big one, I don't think.
Oh, okay.
So it could have been this one or the one in the cage.
Adam.
And maybe in the same vein that young Scarface girl let out Jonas, maybe she'll do the same thing with Martha. Oh shit.
She's dressed how the Martha was that
Yeah.
saved Jonas.
glaub so ein Schicksal.
Just like Jonas was asking Hannah.
Ich glaube, dass wir unser Leben selbst in die Hand nehmen. Dass wir entscheiden, welchen Weg wir gehen.
Hopefully that's true. That we decide, but it's like it's almost decided for us.
Because if there are three Marthas, this is the first time we've experienced that. Because there's never been a situation. Well, I guess
there's 3 Jonases. There is 3 Jonases.
3 young Jonases though.
There are 3 young. I guess in cycle-wise, right? Because the one that went.
Well, there's the one that
gave the layup to the 2 young Jonases when Jonas went back.
there's those 2.
Because Jonas, and then there's the Jonas that became the stranger.
I guess so. Yeah. So I guess there are 3 of each, and then number 3. That would make sense.
Yeah, there has to be 3.
And then
3
there's Claudia.
That means there's 3 Claudios, of which I don't know.
Well, that gives me hope that there's third world. Like all the ground around it like just melted and just like stuck
from
like
that explosion.
That's crazy. It's almost like a star,
Yeah.
light and shadow. Because when
Yeah,
a star
that's
dies, it collapses on itself. That's how black holes are made.
Yep. I haven't even touched that though. I guess we'll find out.
Yeah, where's that gonna take you? Or do you just like disintegrate? What the fuck? So is this the one that ran away? The one that becomes a stranger? I'm guessing.
Yes. There we go. That makes sense. Because at the beginning of the episode, it showed him right now. Okay. All right. Now I'm good.
Warum lebt noch in seiner Welt?
Yeah. How can they split consciousness?
Die weiche Knotenpunkt der Zeitschleife.
Yeah, right there. Those split.
Der Moment, der die Dinge in die eine oder in die andere Richtung laufen lässt. Holt sie in unsere Welt. Oder nicht. 2 sich überlappende Realitäten.
Yep. And that's that one that's alive. Okay. Now that makes sense. Fuck.
Beides wiederholt sich in der Schleife. Wieder und wieder.
Jesus Christ.
One triggers the other.
Quantenverschränkung.
Quantum entanglement.
Kann seinem Schicksal nicht entkommen.
Shit. So I'm guessing they mean that it was that Jonas it was Scarface Martha that wrote the letter.
Es gibt keinen Weg mehr zurück. Die Höhle ist eingestürzt. Da ist nichts mehr. Die Passage gibt es nicht mehr. Wenn ich herausfinde, wie es funktioniert, dann kann ich zurück.
Der Apparat. Die Substanz, die er
Der
benötigt.
Apparat. Du hast ihn noch.
It's probably busted. Or is it out of juice?
So it means he goes down a different route to get those scars on his back.
And this is the one they take back to HG Townhouse to fix.
Wir haben die Komponenten der Gleichung verändert. Vielleicht gelingt es beim nächsten Mal.
Ich habe keine Zeit, 33 Jahre zu warten. Warum hat sie nichts gesagt? Ein älteres Ich. Sie wusste, dass Martha stirbt.
The soundtrack is crazy.
Warum sollte ich dir vertrauen?
Ich kann dir helfen, Martha zu retten.
How many times have we heard that?
Yep. Remember she said guide Jonas. You have to guide him to become what he becomes.
You notice now the font's not backwards, even though we're in the new world.
Does that mean there's a split at the same thing with the Martha? Like this one won't go save Jonas?
I'm guessing that's why there's 3 Marthas and there's 3 Jonases because of that split.
Eine eigenartige Substanz entstanden. Und dein Vater hat geholfen, das alles zu vertuschen. Das Zeug, das war die ganze Zeit in den Höhlen.
We're gonna die in like 2 hours.
Sie lässt es aus. Heute.
Löst was aus.
Die Apokalypse.
I mean, Bartosz should be the one that believes it.
Yeah, because he's an expert in that shit, so he definitely believe it.
See, this is where he sees the scar.
Yeah, is he gonna see the chin scar again? It's still there.
Diese Narbe am Kinn.
Ulrich?
Oh, that'll be the final piece that convinces the time travel's real. I still want to see like the moment he gets kidnapped, unless it's like not important.
He looks like he's just
Yeah.
like he was the one that did it.
Yeah, he looks scared. I remember when they first confronted him, he's like, it was you.
Du hast gesagt, du hast ihn getötet. Aber du hast nicht ihn gemeint. Du hast Mats gemeint. Wie ist das möglich? Sie hat gesagt,
Viva.
wen stoppen? Wen stoppen? Dich.
Oh shit. That's different. The first time they had this conversation, Helgi said Noah, right?
Yep.
Charlotte, Alexander, kannst du ins AKW
Oh
kommen?
no.
Ich möchte dir etwas sagen.
So you're the one that opens the barrels this time?
It wasn't Klausen this time.
What are you going to do?
Okay. I don't need no suit. I'm going through without it.
God. I'm a gangster like that.
Forget the damn suit.
We're all going.
Yeah, we don't need no suit. Take notes.
Like, everything's going to shit anyways. What do I care about some radiation? Oh, he's like, oh, I have my way to leave. Origin go.
Oh, look, like
Oh,
seven
no way. So, I mean, this time she's gonna go through the portal?
Was? Meine Kleidung. Zieh sie aus.
Ihr wisst, was zu tun ist.
I mean, they all have good, strong willpower, because at some point, man, 33 years, if I'm them too, I'm like, I just want to enjoy my relationship with Francesca. The hell, man, I've been dealing with this shit 33 years.
Yeah, they're probably at the point where they're over it. Damn, a transition though.
New world, though. But they don't make it.
1 hour. Fuck.
They're done. Dang, you learned sign language for it, that's cool. Well, obviously you had to, too, for...
I just don't get how you still think Martha's crazy when you saw with your own eyes how crazy shit is right now. Damn. I like this Francesca way better.
I like both of them, man. They're both
I mean, I like both of them, but this one seems like a better person.
Martha just sit on the back like,
No, don't go to the plant.
Das Beste, wenn du es selber siehst.
Is this the two paths? This Martha gets killed? That's the thing. Yeah, he's following them.
Because I feel like at some point 3's got to be cut back down to 2.
Yep. And that's how Ulrich gets through. Ulrich does BSI.
Yep. So this is all happening as it did.
Yep. Well, sure, I'm about to go through this cave and go through time.
So it's crazy in this world, Klausen never like gets, because we still don't know who sent him that note to come to Winden to solve them. So we still don't know that yet. But that's probably why he's not here.
Oh,
Shit,
no.
This is what they're meant to do to stop Bartosz and Martha.
Wer seid ihr?
Your brother. Kind of.
Kannst du dir das nicht denken?
Magnus?
That's gotta be a mindfuck on top of every other mindfuck.
Sie sind diejenigen, die dafür verantwortlich sind, dass sie passiert. Aber es gibt einen Weg, das alles zu...
Oh, don't listen.
Aber du musst dich für unsere Welt entscheiden. Ihm vertrauen.
Und was lebt?
Und er weiß, wo der Ursprung ist.
He knows what the origin is, which he's not lying.
Aber davor musst du Jonas vor der Apokalypse
I'm surprised
in
that-
seiner Welt.
This is what pushes her to go get Jonas.
Du musst mit uns mitkommen.
Wohin mitkommen?
Er gehört nicht zu uns. Er gehört zu den anderen.
God, he belongs with the dead ones. That's fucked up.
Es tut mir leid.
Yeah, she has to
no.
go.
Yeah.
Well, he's about to see for his own eyes that it's real, and he's gonna get killed. He's like, oh shit, it's real.
It's real.
Es ist soweit. Dieser Knoten hat uns
fuck?
das Leben geschenkt. Und wir sind seine Bewahrung.
Claudia, go down the line,
Yeah,
please.
zoom in on everybody that's here, because what the fuck?
Bartosz,
Shit. It is him.
du
Yep.
musst dich retten,
Confirmed.
um unser Leben zu bewahren.
So Bartosz does live.
Du musst ein anderes Ich leiden,
Noah.
um unsere Augen in Adams Welt zu sein.
And Egon.
Egon, du musst deine Vergangenheit erschaffen.
Whoa.
Must create your past reserve. What the fuck?
So Egon actually was allowed to come through this time.
Auf jede Dunkelheit folgt Licht. Auf jeden Tod folgt ein Leben.
I mean, I like this one because
They said Egon has to go to his past to preserve his family tree?
Du hast mir versprochen, dass ich es ändern kann. Warum machst du das?
God, Scarface broke her out just to bring her to Adam?
Sie alle erfüllen ihr Schicksal. Magnus und Franziska, Charlotte und Elisabeth, Delia und Agnes.
Celia, that's her name.
Das, was in dir wächst,
Der Ursprung. Er muss sterben.
Shit.
Oh shit.
Aber er kann nicht auf normalem Wege. Er ist aus beiden Welten geboren. Und es braucht die Energie beider Welten, um ihn zu...
God.
Die Apokalypse in meiner Welt, die Apokalypse in deiner Welt.
Put her in between both apocalypses?
Kann auch Raum durchqueren. Welche die Energie...
Jesus.
Ooh, wow.
Auf diesen einen Punkt.
Is this like a brand new prototype that you created?
Beide Welten löschen sich gegen...
I'm so blown right now.
Damn.
Vollkommene
God
Annihilation.
damn.
Shit. He's probably tired of suffering at this point.
Yeah.
Tired
of
of
hope, tired of fake hope, lies, manipulation. I just want it all to end. I thought it was the Origin that wanted that. I don't know wants that shit.
Jonas, bitte mach's. Jonas!
Sorry, I'll be in here.
I'll be watching from here.
If everything goes to plan, I'll just vanish.
Shit.
Der Anfang
This is
ist
so
das
fucking
Ende.
crazy. Damn, they just took different routes. Like, y'all take the machine?
No.
Wait, oh, it's a split. Oh, shit.
Alles ist miteinander.
My brain is gonna melt out of my ears in like 3 seconds.
They're gonna try to stop the apocalypse? Both apocalypses are about to happen.
Yep. So is that what they're doing, trying to stop both apocalypses?
Because if both apocalypses happen, baby's dead.
It's crazy.
Saving her.
Same
Egon.
Bro, it's so crazy. Like,
what are you going to do?
That blew my... I'm still trying to process why Egon...
I'm gonna go back, because there's a lot of shit we had to process in this episode.
Oh my god.
Every Dark episode's the same.
It's almost like the same...
What the hell? This already happened.
It's probably... Oh shit, his older self, of course.
Me.
Shit, Village Martin's the townhouse factory.
Oh,
Was she gonna try to take out Stranger?
Which that would stop Adam, wouldn't it?
I'm sure that's their thinking, their thought process. Because this is the one that becomes Adam. Holy shit! We still have 2 episodes left after this.
Yeah. No, where are you at?
Shit.
She left a letter again?
And the pocket watch? Well, it's pretty much too late. You already exposed it.
But did they do something by turning that to prevent it?
Oh, they're powering down the generators.
Because they're causing both apocalypses then.
That's the thing, like, I can't tell if they're causing it. Because, like, are they going to turn off the coolers to the reactor so they overheat and explode?
Maybe they did. Maybe they did cause it. Maybe it wasn't just opening the barrels. See, in the first season.
Oh, so they're a catalyst and they're not trying to stop anything.
But will that cause them to lose?
That's the thing. Do they realize they're creating their own destruction? Oh, shit.
Oh, okay, that made me nervous. I thought she...
God!
She gave birth? Oh, it doesn't matter, though.
I mean...
The apocalypse will happen.
So does it mean we're never going to know who that baby belongs to?
How does it kill her, though?
Well, Adam doesn't even know what's going to happen. Maybe it doesn't destroy everything. Oh, shit!
You have to go back in the past to preserve...
To preserve her seed. Oh!
Wait, Egon didn't fuck her, though. Ulrich fucked her.
Yeah, so...
Oh, he actually is crying. You have some fucking feelings.
He's like, yeah, I'm about to die after all this time.
I don't know what's going on.
Oh my god.
God! Oh my god. But is that
this is way worse of an apocalypse.
But I'm wondering, what the hell does Eva know Adam's doing that? Oh, bye.
Yeah, he's dead. Don't tell me that's how the episode ends.
Yes, it is.
My brain is leaking out of both of my ears like dark matter.
What the fuck?
I gotta. Holy shit, I still feel like my brain's melting out of my ears, but Light and Shadow Glacier, what'd you think?
I don't know, like a blender. My mind's a blender, like I said it, I probably said that. I mean, I go through all the episodes, see how many times I've said my mind's been fucked and I would take a shot for it and I would be wasted. Just not even watching all through the episodes, just watching our outros. Right when you asked me that question after every Dark episode. My mind literally does this, but this one really...
This one specifically, this fucked my brain worse than any other episode.
And it's your fault, Martha, all the Marthas in there.
But we had time to kind of collect our thoughts, and I feel like we kind of have a better hold of what's going on. Because in the moment, I was just like, mind blown. And at this point, they're not even like holding our hand as far as like switching between the old and new world, except for the little zoom in and out effect. But they don't even make it to where the new world has the font backwards anymore. They just do like split screen. So I guess that was the moral, or the theme of this episode was that quantum entanglement.
Like, you've had enough Dark classes, keep up.
But then yeah, it's like, okay, you've gone through the training rounds, and now we're gonna turn the difficulty level up to like maximum.
Or if you're in the comments, don't worry, it's all gonna pan out. Well, it better be the way in these next 2 episodes, because right now my mind is not all panned out or not all clear.
That felt like a season finale. We still have 2 episodes left, which is like, holy shit. So let's collect our thoughts. Let's talk about, because I feel like the meat of this episode was in the new world. So we'll talk about that, and then we'll go to the old world, because only really like one thing was happening in the old world. So, new world. So from what I understand, there's 3 Marthas. from what I'm gathering. At first, we're thinking, no, there's going to be 2, but then I'm thinking about, like, okay. So the 3 Marthas that, under my understanding, is there's one that's in 2053. That's the one that Adam is pretty much tied to the chair to pretty much be in the center of both apocalypses, to destroy everything.
Right.
What do you say? Total annihilation, which sounds horrifying as fuck. So you have that one. And then you have the naive Martha that went through the journey with 2020 Jonas, had sex with him, watched him die, came home, washed all his shit, cut her hair, said bye to her mom, and then with Bartosz runs into older Magnus and Francesca, and then they take her using the spherical time machine pretty much back to the old world to save Jonas from the 2020 apocalypse.
Yep.
So then there's Scarface Martha, which eventually becomes Eva.
Yep. So I mean, my thing is, like, me and her were talking, it's either one long path, where one theory, this is a smaller theory, I'll let Ember say what it would probably more likely is, but I think the small theory is it's one long path, meaning that at the end where Magnus gets Martha from Bartosz, saves her, because she's wearing the same outfit when she goes to save Jonas. She goes and saves Jonas. She comes back, Adam says go to Stranger, just go there and deliver the dark matter, then bounce, and then I'm gonna lock you in a cage, and then I'm gonna trap you, and then you're gonna go through this hurricane thing. Being that there's 2 episodes left, maybe she doesn't die, the lightning strikes her face, causes a scar, she has resentment against Adam, somehow she ends up back with Eva. Eva's like, kill Jonas, she's like, no problem, he tried to tie me up and try to kill me. That's one theory, it's one long Martha, and then there's probably a more realistic one that's probably this one.
Being that they're talking about quantum entanglement, because we also find out and we see, which kind of like confirms like kind of what I was thinking. Like, I feel like Stranger Jonas and 20 Jonas at some point they split consciousness, and they pretty much show that here. At that moment where our Martha dies, the Jonas that we've seen all through season 3 is the one that gets saved by New World Martha. There's also another Jonas that just leaves Martha's body there. No one saves them, he just escapes, and he's the one that becomes Stranger Jonas, which ultimately becomes Adam. Yep. So we find out that there is a split there, and that explains why Stranger Jonas doesn't have any of the memories of 2020 Jonas. He's not affected. It seems like he's not affected whatsoever by 2020 Jonas being killed, which you also got confirmation he's dead as fuck. So it's crazy as fuck there. So I'm thinking in the same vein, at that moment when new Martha and Bartosz are on the bike and they run into Magnus and Francesca, and they're like, oh, you gotta go back to the old world and save go back to the old world and save Jonas. At that point, I'm guessing where the split happens there, she decides not to go with them, and maybe in some kind of tuffle, because they're trying to force her to go with them through time, maybe somehow they cut her face doing that. Yep. And then, because we see Eva sends, like,
future Bartosz.
Yeah, pretty much Eva's like sending an army of characters we already know. He sends New World Egon, he sends young Noah and adult Noah from the New World adult Bartosz, and New World adult Claudia to send them on their different missions pretty much, so everything happens the way it happens. Yep. So I'm guessing that when Eva sends adult Bartosz to save young Bartosz, maybe at that time he also collects Martha because she never went with Magnus and Francesca, and that's why they're all together in the future. So I feel like the split thing is more likely to be correct. Either theory could happen, but I feel like more because they talk about quantum entanglement, I feel like it's more likely.
And everything else is usually parallel with each other.
Exactly.
So I feel like if they're explaining the parallel split with the Marthas, then they're showing us one side of the parallel split with.
Yeah, we haven't seen
the one that becomes
split
Eva.
part. Exactly. So I feel like maybe we have 2 episodes left. So I'm assuming either next episode or the finale we'll see that split with Martha. Yeah. Hopefully.
And speaking of when you're talking about that old team, who's Egon preserving?
And the crazy thing is they all have their own missions, and that was like fucking my brain. It's like, wait, Egon's a part of this shit now? Because I'm still like caught up on the old world where he gets killed by Claudia.
He's alive now. He's traveling.
He's alive.
I mean, I like that. I like him and Claudia are homies.
I mean,
father and daughter.
Yeah, they better be homies. Or fucking mother or their father and daughter.
What do you mean better? Look what happened to us last time.
Well, I'm assuming here maybe he didn't get cancer in this world because he looked a lot healthier than he did in the old world.
In this world, it's okay for Claudia to let him know about time travel. Apparently, you don't.
Apparently maybe this one she lets him in on what's going on instead of keeping him in the dark, and that preserves his life, and he just becomes one of those sick moonus.
Yep.
But so what I'm guessing here, so Eva gives Egon instructions to create his past to preserve his family tree, and then at the end of the episode, which is crazy as fuck, we see Hannah going into labor, and then we see Egon in Hannah's house. So what we're guessing is that Egon is saving Hannah, is going to deliver that baby, because what if that baby is one of Egon's parents? We don't know if maybe it's Egon's mother or Egon's father in the new world. So he has to save her to preserve his past, and
that's what she said. You have to create your
past, preserve your family tree. So yeah, we're assuming that he's going to deliver Hannah's baby. Hannah's baby is one of Egon's parents, and that's going to preserve his family tree. Which is crazy as fuck how like in the new world how crucial of a part Egon plays in this one, because in the other world he was oblivious to everything until the very end.
How crazy! I would see a good story writing because the product of Ulrich. Ulrich's technically your grandfather?
Yeah, in the old world, he's your arch nemesis. I'm sure in this world, too, you guys don't like each other. But now you guys are deeply connected, because if that's the case, if Hannah's kid is Egon's mother or father, then yeah, that would mean Ulrich would be Egon's grandfather.
So what is Egon to Ulrich in the New World, being that he fucked Hannah? Is he anybody to Ulrich in the New World?
No, I don't think it goes back to them. The
old
connection starts once Mikkel's born.
Because when he fucked Hannah, what does that make Ulrich? Does it make anything? No, right?
Not really, because they don't really have there's no relation to Egon to any of the Nielsen's or the Connells.
And there's no relation to Ulrich and Hannah blood-wise, is there?
No.
Just the fact that Jonas is related to Martha by blood.
Related to Martha and related to the Nielsen's and related to the Connells. So Jonas is the connection to the old world.
Okay.
Egon and Ulrich aren't related.
But in this new world, it could be, and also the baby could be Scarface. I'm still thinking one of either the Hannah that's pregnant in the old world or the Hannah that's about to give birth in the new world. One of them give birth to Scarface.
And we got a name for her too, because now we have Martha as Scarface, just to like not confuse ourselves.
Yeah,
their name is Silja or Silja or something like that, but we get the name of the young Scarface.
Yeah, because her and Agnes are traveling to do something too.
Exactly. Wait, if they traveled together, how is she there with Martha? Did they already do the thing and then she came back?
I guess she did a thing, came back, and now they're doing their own thing.
Yeah, just so I don't.
But that way we can be alone and I can handle you myself.
But it's so there's that. And then meanwhile, adult Claudia is given the mission to go speak to the old world Claudia, and we're thinking, because when they show the scene again of New World Claudia with that cunty look on her face, and we're like, wait, isn't this scene? Didn't we already see the scene in the last episode? But it probably is the same scene. We're just seeing what happened before. How Eva sent her on the mission to go there so she can be essentially the eyes and ears for Adam.
Yeah.
So that shit's crazy as fuck. Like how all that shit played out. And then young Noah and adult Noah, their mission was to get Elizabeth, just like in the old world, and bring her to the bunker so they can, essentially be together and make Charlotte.
And we did get young Jonas, but the one that went the other route, that didn't get saved by Martha. The one that becomes a stranger, but we did get him in there.
And he connects with Claudia, and we see that we see the aftermath of what happens with that dark matter once the apocalypse happens. It looks like almost like a neutron star, or like a star that is about to collapse on itself to create a black hole. Crazy imagery there.
I wonder what happens if you touch it, because apparently
Jonas
didn't want to. Jonas like, stop.
I'm sure she would have just like evaporated, or like gravity would have turned her into nothing. I don't know. Or she would have got sent like a million years in the future, for all you know.
Yeah, well, a million years in the future is literally nothing. You're like, as soon as you get in there, there's no world.
But yeah, sorry, the sun burned out and we're all dead again. So you just got sent into like a vacuum of nothingness. But that whole shit's crazy as fuck. And then of course, we have, in the old world, the main thing that was happening is obviously Adam was trying to destroy everything. By hooking, we'll call her 1888 Martha, hook her to the chair. She's still pregnant. Obviously, all the young Marthas are pregnant with the origin baby, but we don't know if she died or not. We assume that she dies, because who can survive a fucking dark matter portal opening up that's convergent of two different apocalypses?
Right. And I'm wondering if this is the first time that Adam's gonna get stumped, because if everything's meant to happen the way it happens, is Eva a step ahead of Adam? Because Adam's theory right now, he's about to end everybody.
Well, here's the thing, because
the origin babies are the ones causing the apocalypse, or help causing. They're doing all these little mechanics to cause, when they open the barrel in both worlds, to cause the apocalypse. So they're actually helping Adam if Adam's theory is true.
Well, that's the thing, because if Eva's trying to preserve her world, then why would she have both? Like, she had the old and young origin go to one world, and then she had the adult origin go to the other world, both to essentially a catalyst to the apocalypse. Which, when we saw the 2020 apocalypse, we just assumed that was because Klaus and them opened up the barrels and then the dark matter just formed. But behind the scenes, the origin assholes were pretty much, I'm guessing they were trying to overheat the reactor so it just releases so much radiation that's like a catalyst to the dark matter becoming the apocalypse.
I remember she was talking to Scarface Martha, saying like, Adam still doesn't even understand the whole thing about the origin. So maybe that ties back to something that Adam's not going to be successful, obviously, even if he does kill this Martha. With whatever theory, so you can't kill.
Because he doesn't know what's gonna happen. He just assumes everything's gonna cease to exist.
That answered my question, because I was wondering, like, why don't? I mean, it sounds fucked up, but if you're trying to stop the origin, why don't you obviously, kill the baby before it's born? But Adam's like, you can't kill it by normal means. It has to be done because
it was created by both worlds.
You're in both worlds, so technically, I gotta kill you this special tornado way that will eliminate everything.
So when he said beginning and end, he meant that shit. It's the beginning of everything, and I gotta create the end of everything
He's like,
there's no hope. Kind of like where we're at this point. There's no hope. There's no paradise. There's no shit. The only paradise is no existence.
And you guys have been dealing with. You add up all the hours. You guys don't even add up to a year. I've been dealing with this shit for 66 years. Technically, I said you count when I was young. 33 years stranger. 33 years.
So
Adam. Now
yeah, to say I'm over it is understatement. That's pretty much Adam's thinking.
Yep.
But that's my thing. Is like I still don't have a concrete answer of who has the upper hand, because I feel like if Eva had the upper hand, she would never sent them the origin to push the kickstart the apocalypse, because I feel like that's going to be a catalyst to creating this Adam that is going to destroy everything.
Or maybe what Adam's inadvertently doing and what Eva's doing, maybe by their two visions clashing together, will cause a third world.
I think, yeah, so I'm still confident in this third world, because I feel like
about it, like you said, when what did you say, when a star explodes, it creates a black hole? Or
when a star dies, it either creates like a super giant, which like just kind of destroys everything in its path, or it collapses on itself because the gravity is too great and it creates a black hole.
And was that what the Big Bang Theory is? That something blew up and it caused the universe to...
Well, the Big Bang, yeah. But I mean that's not really a star explosion. That was just like, I guess there's so much heat, so much energy, it just exploded.
So much energy, two apocalypses going once, it
creates a Big Bang and creates a third world, exactly. So. Yeah. That is. I'm still holding on to that, because again, we have 2 episodes left. If this really killed everything, this will be the end of the show, the end of everything.
Or it killed everything and the third world's born. But I don't know if Adam's gonna be successful. We'll see. I don't know. Or if he is successful, if it doesn't matter, because the other Martha, the Scarface Martha's still pregnant.
And then meanwhile, we have Ulrich, which is putting together, just like he did in the old world, that is his brother Mads from the scar on the chin.
Yep.
And he's following old Egon into the tunnel, the New World tunnel. So I don't know, in these last 2 episodes, are we going to get New World? It'll be 1953 at this point.
Yep.
Or is he going to go to New World 1986?
And he's going to beat Helgi's eye, and apparently, and then also you have it has nothing to do with Klaus this time. It's because Alexander
and Charlotte, the only ones that are there now. Like Klaus didn't bring his old investigation crew, and
it was him. He felt guilty because he actually admitted to Bartosz who he was.
Yeah, so I guess it's guilt. But that's the thing too, because we never got the answer of who gave Klaus the letter in the old world. Unless we did, you guys let us know down below. But I don't think we did. So I'm guessing in the new world, Klaus never got that letter to come to Winden that has to do with your brother. So that's why he's not in the new world.
So what if he got the letter because in that world, Alexander wasn't going to come clean.
So he needed to be the catalyst to start the apocalypse.
Well, someone had to be a catalyst.
That means that that would mean that maybe Adam sent the letter.
Or yeah, someone sent the letter from the new world or the old world, because there has to be someone.
Like, Alexander doesn't trigger, so we need someone else. Oh yeah, Klaus, perfect.
Because either ones are suspects. Adam could be doing it because he wants the apocalypse to happen, and technically Eva does want the apocalypse to happen, at least in the old world. It seems like she wants to happen in the new world too. I don't know.
I'm so confused.
I don't trust neither one of you.
I feel like at this point, both Adam and Eva just gotta go. They gotta go. Because they're always gonna end up being the person that they are. You can't destroy them in the past because their future exists. So you just gotta take them out before they start start moving. Because it seems like at the end, like even Adam are the ones that are sending people back into the past to push everything into motion.
Yep, exactly.
They're doing it themselves, one or the other. So I feel like you kill them, maybe you have a chance. But
maybe you have a chance.
We have 2 episodes. I don't know about that. I mean, that episode like literally fucked my brain into oblivion. I don't know how else to say it.
You got the Martha orgy.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
Martha orgy on the brain. That's what happened.
Yeah, then you're like introducing now there's a third. We haven't had a third Martha the whole season. Now you're introducing a third Martha. Because this whole time I'm thinking that the one that went to 1888 is the same one that had sex with Jonas and that watched Jonas die, and that somehow
he goes, I am. Maybe I am. That could be one long path. You don't know.
Jesus, but yeah, my brain is in a quantum entanglement. Final thoughts, Glacier.
Yeah, final thoughts. Love this show. It's bittersweet that we're coming to the final 2 episodes. I hope everyone's right in the comments on the fact that it will all make sense, that my brain can literally be what Adam was looking for, or what, some of these middle-aged ones were saying, the paradise. I want my brain to be a paradise when I'm watching the show by understanding everything. And if I don't, obviously gonna go back and watch it again. I think we had a commenter recently that's watching our first season now. He's getting through it, or she's getting through it. And they're like, oh yeah, I've watched this show 6 times, and I don't blame you. I'd probably be one of them as well.
Yeah, this show pretty much has like infinite rewatch value. So I'm sure even if you watch this show 10 times with 10 different new people that haven't seen it yet, you're gonna pick up on something new, or they're gonna pick up on something new.
You're like, oh, I didn't think of it that way. That's actually pretty cool.
Exactly.
So thank you guys also to our community. Thank you for being non-spoilers. We appreciate you and love you for that. Dragon certified.
I second that notion. I mean, my brain's fucked. I think I'm gonna go take a nap and have a drink, but it's brain fucked in the best way possible. The show is masterpiece, hands up, hands down. Dragon certified, fucking hit it. There you have it, guys. Another one in the books. The real question is, what do you guys think there in Dragswell Land? Again, is there anything that we're missing out on, or you guys are like, come on, dummies, you're missing out on this important detail? It's simple. or are we pretty on point as far as where we're going? And again, this felt like it could have been a season finale, so are these last 2 episodes just gonna like blow our skin off our skulls and we're just gonna sit here 2 skeletons watching the end of Dark?
Leave a comment down below, like, subscribe, and join the Dragon Squad. Check out other videos in the link descriptions down below. And thanks so much for checking us out. Until next time, we'll see you next time.